I heavily fuck with Montel. Heavy. Just mad, like, I don't know, a lot of these artists are very unique, bro. The fact that Carti was really on, not Carti, I mean, the fact that Yachty was on that auto-tune wave and then he completely branched out.
I was just talking to you out there about touring a little bit. You said you haven't toured in 6 years.
Almost 6 years.
6.
Why is that?
Tour. It's been 6 years. I feel like tour puts a lot of pressure on an artist as well, because you have to be back to back to back, and it's just it just sounds draining as fuck, bro.
Oh man, I think it just kind of took me a second to figure it out. You know, then COVID hit. And then I guess took me some more time still.
Yeah.
I love so many things and I'm into so many different things that
you have to completely put
I'm
that on
able
hold.
to enjoy creating different worlds. Doesn't really change who I am as a person.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the same guy whether today's session was rap or fucking country. You know, I think it's just who says there has to be limitations.
Bro,
you're
he's
on tour now. You just did Central Park.
It was crazy.
He dodged that question though.
No, it was a fantastic show.
He's just saying he found passion in different places. Is that why he just
expect anyone to come?
That's what it sounded like.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah.
I feel that way all the time, bro. Did you ever feel like, do you ever feel like pressure to keep everything up or keep everything going?
Not anymore.
Good question.
Oh wow, my shirt is buttoned the wrong way. Interesting. When I was younger,
Yachty is he's an interesting character, I tell you that.
Quiet Control record label. My peers on my label were all urban, street, trap artists. So being, 18, 19 years old at the height of
I feel like he's always been like, I wouldn't say different, but like he's always stood out. You get me? He was the first person I really saw with that bright red hair, like with the beads and shit in his hair. Yo, I remember the Broccoli video and I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? Cause like he just looks mad different than a lot of people, and he stands out. He's a lot different than your average like.
Baby comes.
You get me? The trap rapper.
So when I was younger, there was sometimes this pressure of wanting to like fit into an urban crowd. Cause we used to, when I was younger, we used to do a lot of things together as like a family. And we'd always go places, and then they play everyone's music, and just like my music never fit in at the event with all of their music.
Different vibe.
But as I got older, I started to realize that I am who I am.
Yeah.
And
Preach.
And like there's nothing I can't do. And I stopped caring about what people thought. And I stopped creating.
I feel like that's the beauty of creativity though. That's the beauty of creativity, because like you can really just be who the fuck you are, bro, with creativity, and it shows through the things you do, the way you dress, your mindset, the way you speak. That's literally you.
For other people's approval.
Yeah. There's always like a voice in my head of like, this probably could work, but my brain is like really over here, and I'm always trying to like bridge the gap between them, because I think some of my favorite artists know how to be pop artists, and they know how to be innovative, but they still know how to do it in an accessible way. But I was listening to your project today, Let's Start Here, and Reach the Sunrise.
Extremely different. Extremely.
Do you have any backstory of like that?
I still find it crazy. Like the production value of that album
I
is.
think me and
fuck.
Daniel both respected
It's
each
beautiful.
other's artistry for quite some time now. And as I was getting very close to closing the album, I didn't have many male vocals. I had Tizo, and I had some background from Nick Hakim and Mac DeMarco. But
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
playing
have
we
much-
playing Tekken.
Yeah, so I just.
I'ma play some
one day
Tekken.
and we were both in New York, and
We just downloaded that. It's downloaded now.
worked.
Yeah.
It was a late night.
Yeah.
It was fun though. We were in a really small room.
Yeah.
First time
A
ever
lot of
playing that
work.
shit, man.
Yeah.
And he's so poetic too, and like how
Oh, he's insane.
he's
He's insane.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, is a superstar. We both kind of come from a background of faith and like being raised by Christian and almost like overly Christian parents, to the point where even me, like around the time when you were coming out, I wasn't really listening to like hip hop music because my parents and like they
That's true.
They
Wouldn't let you.
Yeah, they were saying like that stuff is like,
Demonic.
from the devil. Yeah. And
That's fucked though.
as I'm getting to know you and as I'm seeing,
I can't lie. It's fucked having like strict ass parents. To that point, you get restricted to like what you listen to. That's fucked. That's so fucked. I never get like I understand to be like being restricted on certain things as a kid. I understand that. But it's like when you put like such like strict boulders, barriers like in front of your kids, yeah, how do you expect them to be like, you get me, in the future really like you as a parent? Like maybe they will understand why you done it, but they'll come to a reasoning like, what the fuck, like, why did you do that? They'll like resent you.
it's like, oh, I was watching your Hot 97 interview, and I'm watching like the interviews now, and you are the same person, but you see it from a different context.
I mean, I've also grown up a lot.
Yeah. No, but
Now watch after this.
You were still so composed.
listen to
and
it.
you were so like,
I'm locked
you
in
were
with this
still
right now.
a genius back then, and I just don't think they
Understood.
just
yeah.
old people
I don't know, man.
understand.
People are fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Fuck
People
it.
are just.
He's definitely
people are
been through a
late
lot
to
though,
certain
Yachty.
problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was your process for like?
I really want to know who like laced his music though. That's the real question. I want to know because like something about his music in the past year, that whole rebranding of what he done. Yo, Concrete Boys came out of fucking nowhere. Like the Caribou, the Draft Day, the fucking just everyone in that group is just their flow is just beautiful, bro. It's crazy.
Strike or like some of the bigger songs have been released.
And Yachty was the one that
To be
pioneered that
honest,
shit.
I think it's hard to explain those songs, man. 'Cause it's just off the top. It's like quick.
Just tell me it was in 5 minutes, bro.
And it's such a different vibe than like
Straight.
any other than anything off of Let's Start Here, you know? Like it's complete.
Bro,
it's not
what is
day
that, bro?
one.
What song is that?
process of making
Yo,
a
what song is that?
You know?
I imagine,
my
Let's
God.
Start Here is like hours,
Yo, what song is
hours
that?
Of, like,
Fuck.
change the space line here,
Days.
jamming.
Help me.
Like
Days.
It's not a song.
Days.
Why does it sound like a song?
Sing this part like this.
Where things like Strike or Tesla, it's just more like, man, I'm here.
Yeah.
Record it. I like
So
it.
I
put it
blew her
out.
back out
human
and
too,
left it
though.
on
Yeah,
record.
it's a
That
lot
is a
of
song, bro.
thought
That is a song.
went
Nah,
into
don't.
Let's
That is a
Start Here.
song,
It's
bro.
not to say that that's better. There's
It
no
has to
right
be
or
a song.
wrong. You know, it's not more thought
How you
is
been
better,
now?
less thought is careless. It's just feeling.
Yeah.
You know,
purely
intention.
I mean, I think the act of making music is spiritual to me.
Yeah. I mean, the act of life.
There's just something like, I don't know where it comes from.
We need that K music though. Word, bro. We need that new K. Like we need a K like album. This guy taking a piss, bro. Just being bougie with that shit, man.
No.
My parents weren't really into music like that. I mean, my dad was
That's fucked,
fine,
man.
but that's why I say it feels spiritual sometimes, like, because like it comes from somewhere, and we just end up with it. And then when we try to like recreate it, we can't with our own hands. But like,
I'm being
we
blessed,
let
bro.
it flow. It just.
I finally
it's like
had
the
some
best
good
product,
sleep,
so.
bro. I can't. This whole entire
That's so
weekend's
crazy that
been
you
fucked.
said. You know, I was gonna ask.
I've been lacking so
something
much
for
sleep,
me
but
that
we're
was
here,
a
bro.
big thing that caught my eye when I first heard your
I'm not gonna
music was
stream
the
too long
category
today.
being
It's just gonna be a nice little. You get me?
know,
But
and
tomorrow's gonna be. I might be on that
I
Skyrim
really
shit tomorrow.
understand it. You know, when I first heard
Word.
a song for you, and I saw
What
that
time I
had
wake
to,
up?
like really break down. the
Going to
song.
bed at
I
1.
had to pull the lyrics up Cause I just like for the life of me, I was like, man, you know, like I don't categorize, like I don't put anything in a box. So when I saw it was Christian, I wasn't like, no, this can't be Christian. I was just like, okay, well, I need to dissect this song.
I don't know.
I
One is just like that's
where that comes from.
I actually stream past one.
Um,
That's the only problem.
and it was so unique, you know. It was so like, I think it gave the song for me a whole different perspective, a whole different light, and like just a whole different just like.
Now Montel Fish is so cold though.
It definitely influences me still.
I appreciate you, DLK, man.
But yeah, Destroy Myself for you. That yeah,
We'll react to a couple more after this.
Like, there's this concept of suffering for the sake.
What is it on right now?
And like putting yourself in harm's way for the sake of love, for like loving someone else. And I was going through a breakup, and I was kind of like writing about the way that I would put myself through a little bit of hell because this person was.
Now why?
And I was kind of like, I would allow myself to like be treated just to far extensions that I shouldn't have, for the sake of like loving her. And that concept was like me.
What does that mean? I was treated for extensions. What does that mean? Like as an extension? I don't think my brain is that like that. What does that mean? What does that mean as an extension? As an extension to her life? So you were just like, you were basically just like there. Like you were just, like you were present for her, but like in your own life you weren't like, what does that mean?
Trying to place the Bible saying that Jesus was like doing that for our
That's an interesting
sins. And I don't know, and a minute we'll go in there, I'll play you some like the music that I'm working on. I was like, oh, there's like weird synergies in this album and the kind of the stuff I'm creating. And I think that's why I was just like sending you stuff too. I was like, I don't know why, but I just feel like I should be sending Yachty like
sick shit. You're on the wave, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's sick.
I
like the lo-fi feeling of it.
Lo-fi?
You know, I appreciate
lo-fi?
Yeah. I think I've been trying to embrace the
now you're chatting
like,
to me.
The Wu way of like just letting things be how they are and accepting.
That's definitely Frank Ocean inspired. It has to be, bro.
East Village, 1-bedroom apartment, shitty like sound just on the SM7B, but I don't know. I feel like if
man said just on that, that's an expensive mic. What are you on about? Just
lean into it and you're like, this is who I am. Then for some
that's
reason
true.
It speaks.
I'll tell you how I heard
that man's a lurker of death, bro. You wouldn't even know if he's here.
You
get me?
All right, we go back and forth. Just all day, every day on music and shit. And he came in one day to the house and he played it. He does this thing where like,
you don't
like.
You think he disappears from the stream? He doesn't leave the stream. He disappears from chatting.
Not normal. He just like send a link. He like if I'm
you gotta know his K's way, bro.
Nah, bro, sit down and
well, no, he'll like to just like this sneakily. If he knows something's fire, he'll just like play it in the background and won't say nothing.
That's cute.
You know, it'll catch my attention. And I heard it, and I shit you not, I might have played it like 60 times.
Damn.
On loop, and I just thought it was so insane.
That said 60 times.
So catch. I played it back over and over.
When was this?
This was
2022, 2021.
And we sat all
even when I
day,
fall
like,
asleep to this,
Christian?
my phone still didn't turn on.
At first, because so much now.
Oh, now he's farming hours now. What the fuck?
Thought process, but so many people sound alike. So when one person slips through the crack and it's like, oh shit, this is different. It's like, man, you get invested.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
As I get older, I'm like, oh, you know, I just want to make the stuff I like, and then if the people that I admire kind of like respect it and collaborate, but I don't know. It's all kind of fame, especially these days, just feels weird. Do you feel famous, or do you care about it at all?
Ooh, good question.
Famous?
Yeah. I mean, you are.
I told you, bro.
I mean, I don't. try to operate like it, you know.
I can't lie, that's the only problem. Like when you become famous, you can never like deep it, chat. You can never operate like a normal human being ever again. It's actually like it is low key fucked, bro. It's low key fucked. Like you can't just walk on the street and just expect like no one to not notice you, bro, and no one to like. That's the only fuck shit of what's it called of being famous. I feel no. I feel like paparazzis, yeah, nowadays aren't as bad when it comes to like, for example, if it was like a Twitch streamer or some shit, like a Kai Cenat, like he would have security guards, don't get me twisted. But when it comes to paparazzi, I feel like it's not crazy like that. It's more phones. I feel like, or just people just going up to you and just asking for a picture, bro. When you're in a PS party with your friends and it's 1 a.m. and it gets to late night talks. I said Kai Cenat.
Anything I want to do, some things you just unfortunately cannot do. You know.
Cenat.
Back home, I do. Back home, I operate completely normal, no security, no nothing.
See,
on my ones and twos. But it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You know, it's no way you can reach a certain status and not. Life changes.
Yeah.
It's being a public figure. Someone of status.
but I feel like there's always beauty in just having that much like. I wouldn't even say like that, having that much influence as like a creator, because you can pioneer so many new ways, bro, just from wearing a certain certain type of style, and it's kind of beautiful, and you can do a lot with that shit, bro. Just wait, I'm gonna catch up soon. Okay, when I die, maybe. Yeah.
And when you make music, it connects to people on certain levels. To where you can.
Chat, would you say that music is the best form of creativity when it comes to expressing your emotions, like on a worldwide scale, or would you say art is better when it comes to expressing who you are on a creativity level, you get me? What would you say?
I do the same things.
I'm moving to Australia, so the stream. What the fuck? What's bro talking
it's
about?
a little different, rap music a little more different than, like other music.
As soon as you miss one little stream, I'm getting ahead.
But and the culture of it, but
Manzio.
Yeah, it's attention. It's like I talked about it. I had like this gallery last night. It was called "This Life Ain't Worth Eternal Damnation," and that's kind of just like for me that was like a comment that someone left after I posted that I was touring with Daniel Caesar.
Yo, I
say like.
You do realize when Tyler starts stream, you'd be in school. It's fucked.
Oh, the
It's
route
fucked.
that you're going down, collaborating with these artists and like making this kind of music, like it's not worth it. Like trying to condemn me to hell. And I was like, that's such a fire name for a gallery. And like as I'm growing and I'm super accomplishing my dreams, but I also get like super lonely and feel like I've experienced people that want me for other things than just like me, and like it's such a weird thing to battle with, but I don't know, I'm just trying to stay positive. But you seem like you're hella positive, like
I'm a huge optimist.
Yeah.
Optimistic person, man.
That's good,
because life is so short. You only
Preach,
have so much
man.
time,
That's the
so
same
you
as
have
me,
to
man.
Enjoy
100.
your time while you can. You feel me? But
100.
you're here until you aren't. And,
That's the
after
beauty
that,
of life, though, chat. Beautiful.
yeah.
Life would
So, like,
I wouldn't even call life if you were immortal, bro. Like that's not life, bro. That's just like sadness, bro. You get me? Like, it's kind of cool, but like, it's kind of just sad, bro.
I don't try to waste my time.
You just drop into a deep despair, bro.
A lot of energy to angry, mad, or upset or anything. So I'll live.
No, for sure. Growing up, I kind of viewed life as like, you know, you got to make it to heaven, and like, if you fuck up too bad, God's gonna like punish you, and it took me to like even 23.
You used to think like that?
Yes.
Damn.
No, yeah. I mean, I was like, I was a crazy kid in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but.
I'm gonna jump into a deep dispute when this motherfucker stops streaming in 20 years.
Yeah, it took me like 22, 23 to start thinking for myself. I moved to New York and I just got around like artists, and I got around like people.
I'm about to
just
say
like
despair.
Me. And I was like, you know, I mean, life.
Who knows, bro? Who knows where life's gonna take me, bro? We don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this shit for.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I try to stay with that mindset now. Like, I still believe in God, and I still.
That's the thing with streaming. It can open so many opportunities for you to do other shit.
Why like we have these voices, but I'm definitely evolving.
A billionaire.
Like,
ooh.
Just
I wouldn't even want to be a billionaire.
I think I'm supposed to.
I just want to be able to like.
I still don't want to call
just
it
live life comfortably, be able to do what I want.
But to me, it just feels like that as a fan watching from the outside. But do you feel like you've also like reached a second like
just be able to like,
or like you
treat people that deserve to be treated, bro? Like
with this new stuff that you're dropping.
Show me so much love.
For the longest, I wanted it to be that way. You know, chapter 2, but I don't know. It was somewhere along the lines I started to realize, man, like, no, like at first I wanted to drop the project under a different name. I didn't even want it to be Lil Yachty.
I love that, yeah.
And then somewhere along the lines, I just like, no, I cannot shy away from the person that I am. The music I've made, my history, and my past, because my future is just as important.
All you need is one motherfucker TikTok to talk about you, and then people start flowing in. Exactly.
Exactly. It's all I like.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's like a ripple effect.
I was like, no, it's not my second coming, or no, it's just, I'm just evolving. It's still Lil Yachty, still, you know, red braids, it's all one.
Yeah.
I know I know he's fucking up his hair with that shit too. That shit was so, I was like, yo, when I actually like started to look into hair, just learning about my own hair, I was like, it's fucked up, like how fucked, like that bleaching your shit constantly like that. Like, it's just such a simple concept, bleaching your hair all the time to make it that color or dyeing it. Like, it's gonna fuck it up, but that never went through my brain because I never learned that. That's what happened with Kai and Jinxie. It's true.
Like you said, the great thing about, you know,
but Kai was pretty famous before
you develop
before thing because of pranks and shit.
And you strengthen and you.
But Jinxie, he was just consistent, bro.
Yeah,
the evolution.
He pushed forward.
Yeah,
he was just going at it.
It's fucking scary, but
you know, I think that. Being said that, I never fear change or
that's a huge thing.
What's to come. I think I only ever fear falling too far from redemption.
Yeah,
you know, like getting to a place I can't dig myself out of. But I think anything that can happen, possibly will, you know. And not to say that everything will, but like it can. It could, you know. And, you know, like what I mean by that's like just not being able to take care of my family and you know, maybe my mom have to work again or something. Like you just never know, like those type of thoughts. But
yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, it just is what it is. You just gotta live through it.
That's a very good video, bro. Very, like, both of them are just mad knowledgeable. These type of conversations are just beautiful, bro. I could sit and watch these type of conversations all day, man. I know, because it just makes you more like, you get me? Just makes you more. It's like a different view on life, especially from a famous perspective. It's kind of cool.